Hi, welcome back. This is your monthly reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2026. So, Libra, let's have a quick look to see where you've come from, what your past is. Okay, so here we have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is really all about needing to make a decision, um, but you can't make that decision because you're blindfolded, so you don't really have all the facts. And then because you don't have the facts, you're very hesitant. But what it's trying to tell you is instead of looking for the facts, trust your heart, trust your intuition to make that decision. All right. Let's take a look to see what the first few weeks of May have in store for you. Your first card here is the Five of Swords, right here. Now, the Five of Swords is all about conflict, but making an unwise choice. So for example, you there was you got involved in some kind of conflict at work, and the reason why you did that was to get ahead, okay? Or you did something in order to benefit you. So that's where the Five of Swords kind of comes in. Then we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is really talking about, um, rest, meditation. So kind of like taking a break from what you're doing, which makes perfect sense. And then the last one here is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about frustration because you've been working really, really hard at something, and whatever is happening is just stagnant. You don't see the results, and you're getting really, really frustrated, and that makes sense. Okay, so the first couple of weeks of May, it seems like you kind of, I don't want to say scammed, but that's for lack of better terms, scammed your way to getting something that you want to make you happy at the benefit of others. So it's, you have a lack of integrity there. And then I feel like you have some guilt that's happening. So there's some guilt. That's why you need to take some time out and meditate and think about the things that you did. Rest, chill, and maybe not do them again. And from there, you're moving on to some frustration. And that frustration could be the fact that, you know what, this Five of Swords, people are now realizing that, you kind of did something very selfishly, and the hard work or the things that you decided to take for yourself, they're just not becoming fruitful. So you need to have more patience and do things for yourself and not at the expense of others, maybe working collaboratively. All right, let's take a look at the last 2 weeks of May. And what do we have here? So the first one, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is really, it's all about financial abundance, financial security. So it looks like this part of May is now switching. So from like an insecure frustration part, you rethought things through, and now things are going to go more in your way financially. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is all about your dreams and wishes coming true. So two cards back to back, they're really, really positive. And then the last one here, we have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is this is someone, and I'm going to describe this archetype for you. This is someone who kind of, they're really, really excited about a new emotional beginning. I want to say they're kind of like at a high school type of level where you have your first crush and you have those butterflies in your stomach. And it's also about um, surprises. So surprises coming out of nowhere, and it's, of course, it's a good surprise. So it looks like the last 2 weeks of May they're going to be really, really good for you. You're going to have a lot of good things happening, surprises, financial security, your dreams and wishes coming true. So, um, you know, I keep an eye out for that. You're just going to go through a little hiccup in the beginning of May. So let me know if this resonates with you. Come back next month and let me know. Make a comment. Don't forget to hit the like button and share. And until next month, shine your light.